maintained his professional distance. And I said, did you like it? And he goes, yeah.
You didn't necessarily interact with the other castmates and didn't necessarily see exactly what they were doing. So what was it like the first time you saw everything edited together and got to see this whole story?
Well, Richard saw the entire thing for the first time last night.
Yeah, it was mind-blowing. I mean, you do a scene and you kind of think, well, this is where this will come, but I was so wrong. So basically, I played the whole movie clueless, and because the way they cut it and edited it, and when we came back, and how they used the stuff, it was amazing. It was amazing.
It was. I mean, it was truly strange to be in a movie with all these people, and you know, I wasn't, you know, coming into the theater, I wasn't sure if who the girls were. You know, I mean, we had you know, very little interaction.
Well, you guys are definitely the comedic relief in the film. You know, your banter back and forth is absolutely hysterical. How much of that was improv, and how much did you guys have to stay on script?
Joss and Drew are very secure, and there were clear indications that things would lighten up, and a lot of that banter was in the script, but they were happy when we played around with it.
Anything on the cutting room floor now that you guys have seen the movie?
You know, we shot it back in...
I don't know, yeah. Me, I can't remember. Do you remember?
No, I can't remember big scene. You mentioned something, but
Yeah, he did a scene where he had a list, and he did this list, and it was hysterical. And he said, you can jump in any time.
It'll be on the DVD.
Yeah, yeah. But that was, I remember that. That was because I was laughing.
It's an extremely complex script, and it combines the horror and comedy to probably the best that I've ever seen.
It's fascinating to me how integrated and clear this complicated story was in the script and in the execution. It's a very, I can't tell you how complicated it is to pull something like this off. It was clearly smart and personal and funny. I mean, that was apparent right away.
You know, the dialogue, when you read this, the dialogue, the exposition, the way they got to things that you have to know to go forward in the movie. I mean, there's ways to do that, and then there are standardized, screenwriting 101 that it's like you just see them a mile away.
Yeah.
There was none of that in the script. The script was really, you would speak exposition or you would say something and not realize it. It was because it was that organic. I mean, it was just incredible, and it's very hard to do. It's very hard to write like that. It's like they got into a room and said, "All right," and they wrote this thing and said, "Okay, let's see if we can do this." You know, who would choose to write something like this and then film it? It's like you write it and give it to somebody else. You know, goes, "Okay, buddy, you see if you can make it work." But it's incredible the way they.
I just want to say that Captain Integrity here on the line maintained his professional distance. And I said, did you like it? And he goes, yeah. We're very sensitive.
You have to go,
Yeah.
and then you'll get a great answer for the
Then you
next
get a
question. Yes. But for the next 5 questions, if you don't, we're going, he hated it. He hated it.